Hello, welcome to season 66 of Alliance 4. I think this is 66. And I'm not gonna lie, guys. I just flat out lied to all of you. I said I was gonna try and record a whole season or post the whole season. I just lied. That's on me. But all good though. We actually went deathless for the first time ever last season, and that was very fun. So now we're going for the repeat in season 66 or whatever it is. They all just kind of blur together. So up first we're on we're on path 3, fighting future Ant-Man here with my new rank 5 Doctor Strange. He's been amazing. He's gonna take a good few fights in this video. And another one's coming up right now. With this Arnim Zola on node 12. My plan was to either reparry to get my heavies off, or just kind of ignore all of Zola's mechanics and just throw specials. Strange is really good at that. At just ignoring mechanics and throwing specials. So here, I was just trying to be careful with the auto block. I get hit because I suck. He auto blocks. And I'm at special 3. I get hit by the heavy, but I don't get the disintegrations on me because he needs to hit me with the first hit of the heavy to get the disintegrations. So it does a nice, very crisp 1%. I don't know what that was. That was just bad. I was very late because I wasn't expecting to actually get the medium off, so I didn't heavy in time. So now we're just at this point I was like, screw this. My SP1 did solid damage even in the blue phase, which is not made for damage. It's made more for power control with the wither. It's like, screw this. I'm just gonna special him down. He can't put me to sleep if I only hit him with special attacks. And that SP1 does very respectable damage. Especially since we've got another one coming up right here. And this should kill? Yeah. It's like that fight just kind of made me laugh. Because I was just throwing specials and just kind of ignoring everything that Zola does. Now up next is probably my most shameful fight, if I'm being honest. My most shameful fight of this war, not in this video, because this is another double feature. And I made a very crucial error on one of the fights. You'll see. So we're against this MODOK on node 26, which is Force of Will and Supercharge and Combat Deja Vu Intensify. I'm using my rank 4 Prowler, whom I rank forward with the rewards from 9.4. So yeah, Prowler can't get parry stunned because of his non-contact mediums. But he can get parry stunned from lights. So I'm a bit of an idiot. It's my invul down the toilet. I'm trying to build all my charges. I think they're power creep charges. I don't remember the exact vernacular or nomenclature on them. I bait the special. I go for the punish with the medium. And I don't get the incinerate off because he got the power gain, so he went above 0. Yeah, and I didn't want to bait that. I wanted to bait SP1 with as much power remaining as possible, so I drain it all and get the charges. So then I go for medium SP2. And again, I'm not critting a ton. My prow is only 670. But that's okay, honestly. My philosophy with Prowler with his lower sig. Just get the fight down. Just don't die. And actually, this is a lot more solid than I remembered. Because I remember it not going well when I was doing the fight. But it's just slow is the issue. I guess that's where I thought I was failing. It's just that it wasn't fast. Oh yeah, he doesn't throw the special. Full decks the SP2, just parry heavy and he's dead. So actually that wasn't horrible. I'm not gonna lie. I was telling my friends / Officer Cosmic to not look at that video. Actually, I never even showed him it because I just thought it was gonna be terrible. But I guess it wasn't actually horrible. Anyway, we're now gonna fight the big Heimdall on node 35. This fight doesn't go well. I don't die because it's very... Against, like, Cosmics, it's pretty hard to die with Strange. Because you're just so tanky. And usually they can't hit you, or they can't hurt you if you're throwing specials. But you can get hurt by eating specials and combos. So there's one eye open on this node. So I want to be careful. And like I know that because of the big resistance from one eye open, that I can easily heavy stun and it will kind of just do piddly damage back to me. So Strange is already nuking, but Big Heimdall has the Unstoppable now. I was worried about overshooting to SP2. I get parried from the True Strike. Like, god damn it, dude. So I'm just resetting my power, the SP3. I know it's not going to do anything because he's Fate Seal immune. So at this point, I'm just going to throw a special into the protection. I don't really care. I'm going to throw the SP2. And he has his Indestructible now. And I think I'm just going to either hold block or relic. No, I'm just going to go in. Easy. I just got comboed because I suck. Actually, that was worse than the MODOK. What's next? I think it's the big 46 Serpent is next. Yeah, the Serpent. This fight is not particularly difficult, especially since I have the Cyclops synergy that allows me to have more duration on my effects, which just equals more damage, like 500%, which sounds like a lot, but Strange's effects are pretty short, all things considered. But that's okay. I'm just going to throw on a power back boost, because why not? Strange and Prowler don't really benefit from power backs the way someone like Kitty would, because Strange throws SP1s, which don't benefit from power backs, mostly for damage, and Prowler, he doesn't crit, so he doesn't get like the big numbers that would fuel the power backs. That's not important. The 46 Serpent, I don't play this fight phenomenally either. I just get a little greedy with like Strange's Nullify and shit. Really the only reason why I know I can be greedy is because I took this fight in the off season. I went in at like 30% and it was so easy. Part of the reason why it's so easy is because Serpent's not ramping at all. Like, he has 2 of his Call Force charges from He has 4 of his charges. They're about to go down to 2 because I'm knocking him down consistently with specials in the corner. I thought I nullified the True Focus, so I tried to dex it greedily. Yeah, I go for that. I'm prepping my Withers just in case he gets the death immunity. And, gets a shit ton of power from the death immunity. Yeah, Strange is also just, like, tanking these blocked hits like a champ because he has block regen. Block regen is, like, one of the greatest mechanics ever. And he just dies. Because Strange puts a 125% potency neutralize when a defender's about to die. And it got caught even with the Aspect of Evolution ability accuracy. So we got out of there. We won pretty convincingly against the big GOM V. So GG's to them. And up next, we're up against Universal Stars. I'm back on Path 3. And we're fighting Future Ant-Man with Mojo. I could have taken it with Future Ant-Man. I could have taken it with Strange, but I decided I have Mojo on the team. I'm taking another fight with him, so I might as well just get some ramp. Because why not? I get end of buff here, and I have the dex buff. My plan here is to just kind of hit him as little as possible, so that I give him as little power as possible before getting my Fury and getting to business there. And this is where I actually enjoy the lack of tactic. Because Mojo was tactic. And he got so many buffs to get rid of with the tactic. I blocked that because I suck. I greedily hit him and get a bleed on me, but one bleed is not gonna kill me. Not at all. And Fam is gonna die soon. He glances 2 hits and gets 2 armors. I don't care. I'm in anti-life. I'm just gonna kill him. And those armors went away very fast, as you saw. And now the worst fight one of the worst fights planning-wise I've ever done in Alliance War. Arnim Zola versus 12 Enchantress. Now, the strategy with this fight is that you utilize Zola's special lock with a PS1, get her spells down, then just bait SP3s and never let them come back because you're locking her SP1, so she can't get her spells back. Like a dumbass, I went into the fight without applying the pre-fight, and it's here where I was like, oh shit, I didn't pre-fight. I thought I was gonna die, honestly. I go for the heavy, but she evades me. And here, I'm trying to get an intercept off while I'm unblockable, so that she doesn't auto-block me. I get the purple spells off. And I was like, oh fuck. I got really lucky on that one. And my strategy here now is just hold block and just do anything in my power to not let her throw the SP1. A relic, no chances. And here I had a little leeway because she was at SP2. So that's a little bit of a safety net in case you forget to pre-fight like an idiot. But I didn't want her to throw the SP2 because when she throws the SP2, she resets her SP1. So she's at SP3 here. Unfortunately, Nimrod. Zola's Cowardice doesn't work on SP3s, but we put the SP3 defense boost. And it did like a measly 14k. So I'm just... I heavy, and then I immediately turtle up. And she's going down. I'm taking a lot of chip. This is my only Zola fight. And the reason why I can throw so many heavies is because Zola can't have his combat power rate reduced by
non-cosmics, I'm pretty sure that's what it is. That's why he works so well for this fight. Even if you forget to pre-fight like an idiot. Oh. Ooh. That I immediately, my heart was like beating out of my chest at this point, so I had to like stop the recording and go like take a little break, because oh my god, I needed a second. I put the screenshot of my BG chat, and and my officer called me an idiot. Shout out to Cosmic. He was absolutely correct, by the way. Or he didn't call me an idiot. He just said Sunyon Ring, which is the same thing. But whatever. We move. So up next we have this Atuma on node 19 with high energy diet, so no Mojo SP2s, and unfortunately no Doctor Strange, because Doctor Strange is all energy. So my plan here is to just spam SP3s. Get a sneaky hater on him. And something I wanted to do, and I did, was I parried him so that he would get a concussion on him, and then his concussion would start to go away. Just so that, like, I reduce the chance of the thorns applying. Yeah, full combo, or basically a full combo and only 2 thorns procs. Another 4-hit combo and no thorns. So I think that's an okay strat on pretty neutral nodes like 19. If the fight gets more complex, then don't do it, obviously. But it just cost me, it would have cost me a few potions if that wasn't my last Mojo fight. But now we have just 2 strange fights to finish off the video. This is Arnim Zola on node 28. And yeah, this is a pretty easy fight. I'm just gonna throw my SP1 repeatedly in the orange phase and just get a shit ton of damage. 2 SP1s, he's at 69%. I actually go for the heavy to remove his charges here. And I think we're gonna go for another one. No. Or, yeah, I do go for another one just to release my power. And throw an SP1, I nullify both of the buffs. And that SP1 did a decent bit of damage. Now I'm out of the what's it called? The orange phase. And I throw the SP3 because I hit the wrong. I didn't mean to hit the SP3. I meant to double tap block. It doesn't matter because Zola's dead. Strange is very strong, especially when he's punching down. Well, a lot of champs are strong when they're punching down. Duh. And now for the last fight, I'm taking this Korg on node 40. This is an ascended Korg. I actually didn't catch the rank. That's okay, because we're just gonna go in with the big Strange. Strange does energy damage, so he can't take thorns from Korg. Yeah, like all his hits are energy. So we're just gonna, and it's Mixed Master, so we're just gonna medium light SP1 or medium light heavy. Yeah. And I don't really care if I have to take blocked hits because I regen block. And like blocked hits and like baiting 2 beta heavy. Because again, I regen on block. I go for a greedy stand up. It didn't work. Now he's unstoppable, unblockable. I don't really care. I shallow dex him into the SP1 so that I can so that I can throw it without him going unstoppable. I do that. I throw another SP1. It's doing, like, not good damage. But I shallow decks him again. Now his shield's down. We're doing solid damage again. I mean, we're about a minute and a half into the fight at this point. And Korg is knocking on death's door at this point. Go for medium, light, medium into the SP1, and this one should kill. So yeah. PSA, don't forget to apply your pre-fights, guys. Anyway, hope you all had a fun watching, and I'll see you in the next war. Bye-bye.